Okay, everybody. Let's see how this works. The camera's been messing up on me a little bit. I had to deal with this in the past. It's not what you call locking up turning to a brick, really, right now. But I think, in the past, I would clean up I'd format my disk and it'd work all right for a little while. But this time, I don't know. I have to just, I was told that normally if it's the disk, either work or it won't work. And this is intermittent, so. Excuse me, guys. I didn't mean to cough in your earballs. Stopped coming back from the store. It was raining whenever I got out of the dock to get my chest x-rays, so that's why I don't have a video on that. Yes, my camera is water resistant from me putting a little bit of the silicone goop around it, but it's not waterproof, so I don't trust it. Also, I don't like to run in whenever it's raining. A little drizzle doesn't bother me, but rain really does. So, what were we talking about? Oh, we're talking about open carry laws. Got into a discussion with my friend up on huntingpa.com about this. We have police officers and all different variety of people up there, and it is really gray from state to state. And it'd be easier if we had one law to cover, like a federal law type setup, which, personally, I think the federal government has too much to do with us in the first place. So I'd rather just stick with what we have. The states are meant to be built, designed to be able to govern themselves if necessary. So let's stick with what we got, and that way if the federal government does happen to go kibosh, hopefully the state governments can govern themselves and take over. If you really think about it and look at how our forefathers, the United States, did the planning of the government setup and everything, it's actually pretty smart to foreseeing that the federal government really needs to be torn down every so often and rebuilt. And then it also covers if the federal government would have problems maintaining themselves. It's set up to, as far as I can see and as far as I know, so the individual states can actually separate, govern themselves, and then they can choose to come back together, which, it's not a bad setup, not at all. This is not to be, this one is not, this vlog is not really meant to be on how our government's set up or anything. It's just something that popped in my mind. As I stated earlier today, on an earlier video, doing fantastic. I'm really enjoying myself. This weather is actually fantastic. Now, if I sit and stand for a while in this weather, it's humid because of the rain, I start closing up a little bit, but I'll tell you, whenever I'm moving, God, I feel like a new man. It's hard to believe, a little over a week ago, I was flat on my back and blue in a hospital. Let's Go on, triaxle. He must be loaded. I'm loaded. Oh boy. Buckeye boys, I guess they're having a good time. I see SRC 401 first officer got himself a nice little Honda. I see his, what was his nephew pointing out, this is plastic, this is plastic, this is plastic. Nice bike, nice bike. I'm not one to put down anybody's ride. If it's safe, get you from point A to point B, who am I to say it's good or bad? Myself, I enjoy the dual sport. I didn't too sure if I would really enjoy it whenever I first got it. I found out it fits me. I am not what you call a true long-legged person, but I mean I can flat-foot it pretty decently when I got set up. The ride's comfortable for my legs. I will be getting a new seat cover because I mean their seats are they're not really that great to ride on for distance. So I'll be getting a new seat cover. This one here was, I started tearing it up right after I got it. Oh, I caused the first tear on it with my boot. The boots I normally wear are actually they're like a hiker, but they're still supported on the ankles and on the sole, which is pretty cool. But they still have lacers, and I don't like lacers. Lacers are not safe on a bike, but they are what they are. They are what I had. Yeah, I'm riding 40 miles an hour in a 35 mile an hour zone. The butthead's on my ass. Sorry about my language, guys. Thank God he's off it now. But as I was saying, they are what they are. It's what I rode what I have. Right now I have a little bit better pair of boots. Are they riding boots? No. They're close to it. They fit me better. They make me fit the bike better. They're a little bit more support. I wouldn't use them for off-roading. I'd use my hikers for that. But they work. I use what I use, and I try to be as safe as possible. I use the gear that I have. And I save up to buy better in the future. I'm a po man rider. Works very good for me. Just be safe. Everybody's planning on being out there at the Ohio meetups. Either one, I don't care. I'm going to plan on being there. And I'm planning on riding with the mayor. Riding with the mayor. Now I'll tell you what, I've ridden with him once. A little short distance. I'm really looking forward to riding with him again on a longer distance ride. I mean, he was one of the group, the first group that I really got into riding with, following. I really look up to him. A lot of wisdom there, a lot of good information there, a lot of good advice to people that are beginning riders. And I was a beginner rider back in 2-3 years ago, and he gave me a lot of good information. Him and Navy Thomas 8. That's why I really look up forward to him. Well, this is MuzzleMike. I'm signing out. I'm almost home. Chat at you guys later. Be safe. Do your T-clock, buddy. And be healthy.